Incredible night, incredible day, wherever you are in the world, whenever you're viewing this recording again. My name is Christopher Walker. I'm your servant leader here at Conectiv. And we at Conectiv, our focus is really to help people have the right balanced life. The truth be told, all right, that is really the purpose of you probably having a job or you working for money to have a better quality of life and standard of living. But just only having a job is not going to get you there, but also diversifying your income earning potential. So at Conectiv, we have two brands. We have the health and wellness space, and we also have the digital entrepreneurship side. Tonight, we're going to really mainly focus on the digital side and also answer whatever questions as someone new getting on board. Now, as someone new to this space, don't worry. We were all new to this space, okay? You're not alone, right? The teacher was once a student, and now you have the ability to know that you have an environment that you could grow, prosper, and expand your horizon. Because you should be told, Connective really brings together financial education, wellness solutions, lifestyle perks, as well as help you make confident decisions in your life as it relates to how you grow and expand your horizon. So just going through what you have access to on our connected back office, right? You have access to some incredible tools and services to help you trade, travel, and belong. Matter of fact, we are a publicly traded company. We have stocks on the live market. We have been operating for the last 10 plus years, done over $300 million in revenue. And the great thing is that you could be a shareholder here with the company. Now, what is even more powerful is that you don't have the limitations of a traditional educational system. Here, you don't have to spend 4 or 5 years in school just to now hope to get a job. Here, you could spend, 4, 5, 6 months, right? Guess what? And become even more better skilled, acquainted. We usually tell persons, give yourself 12 to 18 months to learn in this space. But the beautiful thing about while you are learning, guess what? You shall be earning as well. Now you have other amazing solutions that you have with the platform where you could be able to tap to trade. All right, that's coming live pretty soon. Right now, we copy and paste from the educators from our Telegram chats, but you have also live experts and analysis telling you what to do. This space is very robust, right? It is combined with some incredible teachers, educators, and leaders, thought leaders from all over the world, teaching us how to scale and navigate ourselves in the financial markets. Now, as you're new, I want to let you know how powerful this company is. This company is actually regulated by the Securities Exchange Commission. For the last 10 years, all our filings, all our wins, all our losses are public for you to see, right? Right here on the Securities Exchange website. You could search for Conectiv and you will be able to get all the information on our company. Now, that is something that is credible, all right? The other aspect of the business that is very powerful is our Better Business Bureau page. Now, this is important that you know that your company, Conectiv, our company, has a AAA rating from the Better Business Bureau. Okay, what does that mean? It means that we not only meet the requirements and the standards of the agency, we have surpassed expectations because of our goods and services and whatever say we provide, we provide it at Conectiv. I love the opportunity that now here's a safe space that you could diversify your portfolio. So when you get registered, you have two main packages. Either you take the core or the pro package, right? If you take the pro package, you have access to, all the bells and whistles. If it's just the core, you have access to the academy, you have access to the live class sessions, and you also have access to the trade and education ideas that you get from the educators. So on the left-hand side, when you log in, you'll see live stream. So you'll see academy and also trading tools. So we start with live stream first. So based on the package that you have, you will either get access to Stock Talk, right? Anthony Napolitan is one of our great, right, teachers in the investing space and field, made over $50 million investing. And he teaches on Stock Talk. We have, Delta Gold, right? One of my favorite educators because I love trading gold, right? Because it's something that is a bit consistent to do so. And during the space, you will find your niche. There are different styles of trading and investing. You'll probably find your own niche as you move along. All right. We have different styles of trading. We have scalping, we have intraday, we have swing. And now, while you go through the academy, you could be able to be practicing on your demo account to help you understand the space even more. So I love also that we have multiple languages and educators all over the world teaching you how to navigate this space. Another very important part of the company, I would say, is the access to these academy courses that teaches you on your financial checkup and your experience. Now, without a shadow of a doubt, just getting access to these tools, these services, right, is worth tens of thousands of dollars USD. But you see this course in personal finance, I'll tell you, is worth $1 billion, right? Everyone type a B in the chat for billion, right? Is literally worth $1 billion. Why? Because it will show you how to save that and even grow that even more. I love the opportunity that we have created here because now you're not only learning how to make or multiply your money, you're also learning how to diversify and keep your money. That is important. There's one thing to make it, there's one thing to keep it. So with the academy, it takes you from basic, intermediate, all the way to advanced. So you start off with, what is foreign exchange, how to understand the space. But even more so, then you traverse to trading techniques, understanding commodities, understanding that we're in the foreign exchange market, indices, futures, whatever you're interested in as it relates to financial investing and instruments, you have it access right here, right at your fingertips. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, you have the ebooks where you can be able to learn more and actually scale from there. Now, as it relates to trading tools, you have the real-time analysis. So what is the technical analysis that you get experience is that you have the right information to make smarter and informed decisions in the market space. What is going on in the digital world as it relates to cryptocurrency? What is going on as it relates to the laws or who is still going through whatever regulatory bodies to get certain things passed? This right here is very powerful and helps you make even wiser decisions and making you a little more skilled in the area. We have the economic calendar that lets you know about what is going on in the geopolitical issues as well, which is important. We have the cryptocurrency calendar to have access to. We have scanners. Now, the scanners are very powerful. The scanners are literally a tools that scan the market for you and tell you when to invest, tell you when to buy and when to sell, right? You have your trade journal to actually track your journey on your progress. So whether you're doing it on the demo account or live, because usually we teach persons how to demo for, 1 to 2 weeks based on their skill level and based on their capacity or their risk appetite. You could decide when you want to get in that space. Then we also have our My Wellness, right? So My Wellness really is the other arm of the company. So you have two main arms. InvestView is the parent company. Then we have Conectiv, and we have the arms of the digital Connectex and also My Life Wellness. So with My Life Wellness, you get your own fully fledged Amazon store of all incredible products. So whether you come on board with the digital, you will also have a link now you could send or share so others could see your health and wellness website. Ain't that amazing? Drop a yes in the chat if you find that pretty incredible. That is very powerful and profound that you are not limited to just having something one-dimensional. So for those of you who are in the digital space, you should get some products for yourself too, right? These products are insanely amazing, right? You should get some things for yourself. Just showing you quickly. We have the cappuccino, amaze for gut health, drive, dream, just to name a few on the health side. And then we have, the radiance protocol as relates to your beauty as well. So I just want to touch on what you have access to. Then one of my favorite aspects, I would say with you, is the travel aspect, right? Now, our travel portal is second to none. It literally gives you the world at your fingertips. So if you take the Pro package and you have access to the Pro, even if you're on the core, you could upgrade to Pro and you could now start exploring. Once you take the Pro package, you get 2 free vacation experiences. Now that is powerful, right? Where you could carry anyone on anywhere, anytime that you so desire. You could get up to 7 days and also meals and all these different things are included. As it relates now to understanding the business a bit more, here's what you could now come on here. Let's just say you see a opportunity of a hotel or someone is asking you about, hey, I want to travel to Bora Bora. You could come right here and look at a hotel and get some discounts for your friend and make some money doing so, right? The person that invites you to the session, they can actually show you how to do that. So we have also our marketing center. If you are lost or feel like you want to learn a little bit more about your business, your brand, right here, you have access to every single thing here. I love the fact that they have put together everything in one space. It's like a hub for you to have access to all the tools, services, and whatever you need to go. Now, as it relates to trading and investing, one thing you must know is to know yourself. A lot of persons don't know themselves as best as they need to. And why I say it like that? Because when you come into the space, you see persons probably posting their results and want to do that same thing. My friends, never compare your day zero to someone's day 100. You see, once you learn that, you'll be a lot more patient in this environment. All right. The market takes from the impatient and gives it to the patient. Trading is very much a powerful tool. It is a wonderful skill set that you could utilize, that you could learn how to grow your income even while you sleep. You could learn how to grow your income and change your financial situation literally forever, right? That's not no cap. That is reality. All right. We have persons who are already in our organization right now who have made a year of their salary. My friends, right? Past profits must put out this disclaimer doesn't guarantee future profits. But guess what? It takes time to build your own Rome. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built every day. So in our trading arena, we have tools, we have services, we have everything geared towards for you to become successful. So if it is that you now got started or you're here a little bit, everybody's progress is different. Type a yes in the chat if that's clear to you. Everybody's progress is different. You may not dedicate the time that somebody else is dedicated. So don't be upset or don't be jealous of somebody else's results. You have to be willing to apply yourself to the space. Everybody winning. But you just need to take your time based on what you could dedicate and based on your ability to catch things at a particular timing. And it's not even about someone being slow or who being faster or who can catch. It's not about that. It's all about application, right? Because the truth be told, the A and the B students work for the C and D students. So it doesn't matter your education level. So don't put down yourself or compare yourself like that, right? It's just about you taking your time and applying yourself. So this is very important for you to understand and appreciate and accept, right? Don't be in the comparison phase, right? That is very important. Trust me, it will save you a lot of gray hairs. All right. So tonight, I just want to jump in quickly, right, as we move along on getting involved in the trading space and arena. Now, what is so incredibly important is that you understand trading. Now, I used to work in the bank as a supervisor, and I can tell you that the banks trade your money. Bank takes your money, multiplies it on the foreign exchange market, profit on your head, and charge you for actually having your money in your own bank account. Even if you ask yourself this question, with all the money that's ever flown through your bank account, how much money have you actually earned it? I'll help you out. It is zero, nada, zilch, nothing, nahi, right? We do not earn anything on our money in the banks. But yet still 24 hours, 5 days a week, Tanisha, our money is being traded as we speak. All we're doing here is giving persons the solution and opportunity to learn how to do it for themselves. We spend years in university and be comfortable with that. Drop a yes in the chat if you agree with that. We spend years in universities and still be okay with spending all that money to go to school for a piece of paper that you don't even get a higher paying job for. Hello? Somebody with me? That's the truth. All right. I have a master's in finance and still didn't help you make more money. So what is it that you're here 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 12 months, and still ain't make no money? You're going to school for a degree and ain't making any money anyway. So take your time and just trust the process. Because trust me, this process here is way better than getting a degree to hope to get a job. Right now, you are on the job training. All right. That is exactly what is going on. You're on the job training. So my spirit just made me feel to let somebody know that you're on the job training, right? Set yourself free from just trying to run it down or, hey, I need to make money right now, or that attitude will not get you results. Now, if you're building the business, I want to make this clear here. If you're building the business, you could move at speed. When it comes to trading, you take a time. Like if you're in a relationship, fellas, like if you're courting, all right, ladies, like if you get a time to know somebody, that is how you have to take trading. Drop a yes in the chat if you get that. That is very important because you will try to rush this, and instead of growing yourself, you will wreck yourself. All right? Take your time. Please take your time because it will work once you work it. All right. I learned this from, one of my coaches. He talks about mass times acceleration equals speed or velocity. Mass times acceleration equals speed. So if it is you're not up on speed, like just call it success. All right. Let's just call speed also success, right? For you to gain the success you want, if it is this is a question, but this is 100, your success is going to be different from someone who is doing 100 by 100. You get that? That is very important right there. See that right there? That is key. All right. If you're not applying yourself, if you're not going and watch your academy videos, I recommend watch 5 academy videos and 1 video on personal finance per day. We have busy professionals who are doing more than that. And they are literally busy holding on 2 jobs. You with 1 job or with no job or just at home, not doing that, there's something wrong with that equation. So if it is that you want the results, invest the time. Will it take much time? No. You just know the kind of results you're looking for and you invest the time accordingly. Drop a 555 in the chat if you get that. That's very important because success is a direct correlation to your effort. All right. I just laying this down here because new persons coming in the space, or even old persons who are here who haven't had tremendous or what they may call great results, this is right here, this formula right here will set you free. The mass, which is the type of effort times how much times you're doing it. All right. Mass times acceleration. So that is very important for you to get. All right. That right there will save you a lot of headache. Now, let's go into understanding how the financial markets operate. So we have moved from the bartering system where people used to trade goods and services onto trading of gold, which became heavy. And now it moved to fiat currency, which is paper money that we use today. And now money has evolved, Kevin, to cryptocurrency. So the market moves up and down every single day. All right. Up is buy and down is sell. All right. Market moves up and down every day. Up is buy and down is sell. Congratulations. That is 50% of trading. All right. That is 50% of trading. All right. For those of you who are new, that is 50% of trading. But knowing when to buy and when to sell, that is where the skill set comes in. That is where you got to learn how to diversify your portfolio here. So this is the basics. When somebody's new getting on board, leaders, just do the simple things. Up is buy and down is sell. Another word for buying when the market is going up is called bull. All right. You might hear people saying the market is bullish, or if the market is selling, you hear bearish. right? The market is bearish, right? Then somebody may say another jargon is called call for buy and put for sell, right? Up and down, all right? So these are some of the jargons for the financial markets, okay? Now, as you continue to move along, this is how the market moves, all right? Beautiful. We have long and short as well. So this is how the market moves all the time. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All we're doing is taking our position. Either we buy low, or guess what? We sell high. All right. That's practically what it is in trading. You buy low, we sell high. That's how simple it is. Now, what are you buying and what are you selling? We trade currency pairs. Money is also called currency. Why? Because it's always moving. When you go to the bank and you have to exchange your currency for the next currency, they give you the rate for the day. Why do they give you the rate for the day? It is because the market fluctuates. Okay. So you'll never go and get the same rate the next day because the market fluctuates. And that fluctuation is how we make money. So, for example, let's just say you purchase a home, all right? You have the contract for the home. The home is $1 million. And the home, let's just say you're looking to sell it in 2 years, all right, for probably 2.5 million. Now you're going to release your contract for 2.5 million. You have just now made a profit of 1.5 million. All right. Minus whatever swap fees or whatever fees, right? Guess what? You now made a profit of 1.5. That is exactly how trading works. You either bid when the market goes up, you bid for it to go up, or you bid for it to come down. That's how you make money. So it's not like you have to physically own the asset. And just making a correlation of how it works as relates to selling some form of real estate. Now that we understand the low fundamentals here, now we're going to look at what a trade looks like. Because when you join, you get the academy, you get the tools, you get the services, and then you also have the educators who send trade ideas. So how do you identify what is a currency pair? A currency pair is when two currencies are compared. XAU, USD. This is a currency pair for gold. Okay? Now, for example, let's just say the educator, Delta, he sends a trade. He says, here's what, I believe gold is going to sell. When a particular pair is selling, that means one of the pair, or well, out of the pair is weaker than the next. So for this example, we have been seeing gold selling for a while. So that means gold is literally weaker than the US dollar. So let's just say the US dollar is the strong man, and both of them in a fight. All right. If the person who is the stick man is not Bruce Lee, trust me, you're gonna get break up. Right? You're gonna get break up, right? So right now, the goal is getting break up from the US dollar. So that's why it's going down. Drop a 777 in the chat if you get that. All right. If this one is the stronger one versus the next one, guess what? That means gold is the weaker one. It'll drop in value and vice versa. All right. So once you get that, up is buy, down is sell. And once the market is going up, means gold is stronger if the market is going up. If the market is going down, means gold is weaker. All right. So I just want to make sure you get that aspect. Now, as you continue moving along, we want to know how to identify a trade. There are 5 components how to identify a trade. Number 1 is the currency pair, XAU, USD. We trade in currency pairs. Number 2 is the direction of the market, whether the market is going up or whether the market going down. All right. Number 3 is the entry price. The entry price. Number 4 is your take profit. TP stands for take profit, not toilet paper, okay? And number 5 is your stop loss. These are the 5 components of a trade. Everybody drop a 5 in the chat. Drop a 5 in the chat for me, please. All right. I want to make sure that when you get a trade, you are looking for these 5 things, my friend. If you're not seeing these 5 things, please don't take the trade. Okay. So that is important. So tonight, we're going to look at a trade idea that we are all still in and profiting from. We're in several trades that we are still profiting and growing from. All right. So, for example, when you get started, you want to make sure you get connected to the groups. All right. You want to make sure that you have the right apps. So you want to download these following apps. You want to download MetaTrader 5. Again, the person who's coaching you will teach you what trading tool they use. Me and my house, we will serve the Lord and we use MetaTrader 5, okay? And TradingView. So you might download MetaTrader 5, download TradingView, download Telegram, right? And whatever other application that you utilize for this space, okay? So those are the apps you want to ensure that you have on your phone. You want to have Binance, and for those in, outside of the US, the international markets, you want to get access to things like Pay to help you convert your currency from your trading account straight to your card. So for example, this is my Pay card. I can send any amount of money here, and I have any amount of money on this, right? I could just send my rewards from my trades right here. I go to ATM, money, right? Who like the some of that, right? You send your trades to, you make a little nice little 2,000, or you make a $500, or you make $5. You just go to the ATM, boom, and you get your stuff organized, right? Your Pay card, right? Once you're outside of the US, I believe you could access this card. Those in the US, you have other services as well, but this is very, very powerful tool that you really want to have in your arsenal, right? We buying cars and homes with one swipe, one lump sum, right? Like the Chinese, right? One lump sum. So this space is very exciting. It's just for you to take your time and grow. Now, what is so important for you to know is that you're getting guided on what to do. You're not coming in here to, guess. You're not coming in here to figure it out. There's literally somebody telling you what to do every step of the way. And if somebody's not telling you what to do every step of the way, they have a coach, they have a mentor who is going to also assist you every step of the way. All right. So I just want you to know that you have that opportunity and that support system, right? We are one Conectiv family, right? And they will guide you back to your coach or leader, or send you the opportunity to watch this recording or be a part of a live session to support you as well. Now, for this example, we're going to take this trade, right? How much components do we have in a trade? Let me know. Type in the chat. How much components do we have in a trade? Let me see if we are paying attention. All right. How much components or how much parts of a trade? Very well, Nadia. 5. All right, Tanisha. Wonderful. 5. This is what you look for. You look for the currency pair, as you see it here, XAUSD. We see the direction, which is a sell limit. All right. We have the entry price, we have the stop loss, and we have the targets. Take profit 1, 2, and 3. So some people may ask, how much trades could I take? Based on the size of your account, you could take, up to 2, 3 trades, right? Or 4 trades based on the size of your account. When I say size of your account, I mean your account balance. Some persons fund their account with 100, some with 200, some with whatever amount of money they want to fund their account with. So if it is you have a trading account balance of like $1,000, you could decide that you could take profit 1, 2, and 3 on separate trades. I usually recommend take profit 1 in and out with the bag. Right? Only when you become more skilled and experienced, you could, hold trades for a longer period of time based on the type of trader you are. All right, that's based on what you want to particularly accomplish. Okay. So not everyone has that belly or patience, right? The market takes from the impatient and gives it to the patient here. So I want you to get that. That's important, right? Now that we know about the 5 components of a trade, now that we know what do we need to do in terms of placing a trade, what we're going to do here is actually show you how the markets look, okay? Show you how the markets look and how we are growing forward from there. All right. So everybody enjoying the session so far? Let me know. All right. We are definitely cooking with good gas right now. All right. So we are going to get to placing a trade. This is steps how to place a trade. All right. Steps how to place a trade. All right. This is very important for you to get. It's very simple. This isn't rocket science. All right. You just have to follow instructions. That's how easy this space is. You just literally have to follow instructions. All right. So this is MetaTrader 5. Okay. So those who have been tracking the progress we've been making so far with this particular account. All right. Right. We are being patient, right, with this game right now. So when you get started, the educator sends you trade. You saw the trade and education idea that you got in Telegram. You click on trade, then you click the plus sign in the top right-hand corner. When you click the plus sign in the top right-hand corner, you must press the dollar sign in the top right-hand corner to choose the right currency pair. Trust me, one of the major mistakes is choosing the wrong currency pair to trade. I have made that several times. When you're rushing, just take your time. All right. Then if it is market execution you're choosing, market execution is to jump into the market right away. When you tap on this, you see other trade orders, right? Or other orders. You have market execution, buy limit, sell stop, buy stop, you name it. You have these different orders. They are called pending orders on where you could actually jump into the markets and make money. All right. So based on the size of your account is what you're going to do with your lot size. Your lot size is very important. See this right here? Your lot size is very important. That uses a percentage of your account, a percentage of your balance when you're trading. So it affects your equity in the market. When you go through the academy, it will give you more insights into that. Again, this is a simple onboarding call. We don't go too in depth here, but guess what? Your coach could be able to assist you further in accessing that knowledge. Now, the next thing, what we want to do, if it is that we're taking a market execution trade, you could either jump into the market right away. Let's just, for example, if I click sell right now, boom, I jump into this market right away. All right. And I can now tap on it, hold it down, and click modify and put in my take profit and my stop loss. Or, all right, you swipe left and press the pencil button and modify there. All right. Or, all right, for those who are new, one is blue in profits, one's in red is negatives. Okay. So let's just say, for example, let's just say I swipe right here and I click chart. All right. I could now be able to move this here, move different things around. So before I can move things around, I need to edit the parameters or edit the take profit and the stop loss. So for example, let's just say the stop loss I'm using for this is at 4150. And my take profit, I put 4,000 and I click modify. And I could go about my day as per usual. I don't even need to come back here and look at it. It either will hit my stop loss or take profit. My friends, one of the major things and major keys in this is that you have to know how much you are willing to risk, to knowing how much you're willing to be patient for to gain. Drop a yes in the chat if you get that. Because some persons, because of the size of their account size, they may not be able to take the big stop loss that the educator has. Example, Delta has big stop loss margins. Not everyone's account could be able to handle that pullback for that. So as a Eyes person, you adjust stock only, all right, based on the size of your account. Now, what's so important too is we understand the different types of orders. Tonight, we're just going to mainly focus on this order, which is the sell limit. The sell limit order is very simple. It is basically there's a particular limit in the market or a particular position or price in the market where the market will reverse. So let me draw it out before I tap it into the trade idea. So let's say, for example, this is your screen, your trading screen, and we're trading gold XAUUSD. Across on this side is the current price of the market. Okay. So this is a sell limit. This is a sell limit example. The market goes up first, hits a particular point, and then comes down. That's what a sell limit is. So let's look at the example that educator sent. He said at the price of 4110, the market is potentially going to turn and come back down. All right. So let's look at this here. All right. This is an example of a sell limit. The market will reach a particular price. So let's just say here is at 4110. Down here is take profit 1, which is at 4,000. Take profit 2. You all remember what take profit 2 is? You all remember what take profit 2 is? Let me see who's paying attention. All right. It pays to pay attention. Okay. Take profit 2 is 3,900. All right. That's what take profit 2 is. So, and above here is your SL. All right. So here's your entry price. EP is entry price. And here's your stop loss. You all remember what the stop loss is? At 4,220. So basically, this is how the sell limit idea looks. The market will go up first, hit a particular point, then reverse. We set traps in the market, so we don't have to be up all night watching the screen. People are saying, how long do you watch the screen? Just put the trade, set it and left it, right? That's what we say in the Caribbean. Set it and left it. Or for my international clients, you place a trade and you go about your day as business as usual. Yes? Everyone drop a yes in the chat if you get that. All right? So that is how simple this trading environment is. It's only if you want to really dive deeper, that's when you start to study it a little bit more. But if it is, you just want to take your time. One of my favorite educators is Delta, right? Even though his trades are not many in the month, when he sends a trade, trust me, is like 80% accurate, right? Since I've been trading with Delta and obviously harnessing my own skill set, I've only lost 3 trades in 6 months by following this guy. Hello? That's a clue. If it is you're new and you find that taking too long, practice either with Rich Mom or Athena. Practice. You know what I mean? They are more scalpers. They will trade different currency pairs, like Bitcoin or GBP, JPY, different currency pairs, or, Euro, USD. I like simplicity. I like consistency. I choose one pair. I don't need multiple pairs. Yeah, I'll trade my cryptocurrency. I'll trade other things, but one pair. You don't need everything. Because trust me, one good move could change your life forever. So this is how graphically a sell limit idea looks. So now let's look at the market again. The educator, he sends the trade idea, and that's graphically how it looks. Now we're going to actually place this trade on our smartphone or device. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. All right. So the market is dropping. All right. So let's go here now. Press the plus sign because the market came back up to entry, almost up to entry again. So you come right here. You make sure you have the right currency pair to trade, which is gold, XAUUSD. You press where you see market execution, you click on sell limit. You change the entry price, which is 4110. And an important tip here, if the entry price is close to the current price of the market, all right, over across here is the current price. Here is the current price of the market. You see it fluctuating. If the entry price is too close to the current price of the market, the trade will not enter. Drop a yes in the chat if you get it. You see that right there? A lot of persons trying to enter trades. Hey, my sell limit idea not going through. How come I can't place this trade? How come I can't put the take profit? It's because the price is too close. Okay? That's very, very important. So the stop loss was at 4220 and take profit. Let's just say we're going for take profit 1,000. Now the market has already moved past. Yes, the entry price is 4110. So it already hit the entry and already come down. So I'm just placing this sell limit idea as an example. Okay. So that is how you place a trade, right, on MT5. All right. So with that being said, I want to wish everyone a phenomenal night on purpose. I am willing to entertain one or two questions before we close this call. I'm very sure, right? Once you get that, is very easy and simple. It's the same thing with the scanner, all right? The scanner is the same thing. You just look at the scanner and you get the entry prices. And all right, as I mentioned, you need a TradingView account. So if you don't have a TradingView account, you go to tradingview.com and you create an account here, right, to get access to the scanner. All right. Once you have the pro package, you will be able to get access to the scanner. Now, from here, you look at the currency pair that you're looking to trade, XAUUSD, right? You're looking for the currency pair that you're looking to trade. And then from there, you select it. So after you create your TradingView account, you must come here and put in your TradingView username, the exact username, and then click verify trading account. So you go to your back office, make sure you're on the member tab, click on trading tools, scanners, and you come right here. If you don't know how to use the scanner, my friends, it have videos right here, how to use it, how to set the right candles, how to do all those things. Right here. Right here. All right. So don't be lost for no reason. And you have the information right here. And if you don't know, just ask somebody and they will point you to where you need to go. Okay. So we're looking for the currency pair. Gold, XAUUSD. I'm just going to show you how simple the scanner is. It's the same thing, the 5 components of a trade. You have the currency pair. You have the direction of the market. All right. You have the direction of the market. You have the entry price. You have the take profit and you have the stop loss. These are the 5 components of a trade. All right. So for example, this is on a 5-minute time frame. This is a bit late. Let me come here, check the hour. Hour actually sent a sell. Interesting. All right. And the 4-hour also has another different direction. All right. Let's check the day chart to see if it populates anything. Our old trade from before. All right. We would have made a lot of money from that. Now, I want to make sure this is clear for everyone, right? This is very important. Not because you 1 minute sent a trade. For my people who are speedy fingers or you're excited, just want to jump in, trade, 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 trade. You don't need to trade to make money. Guys, I've been making money from 1 and 2 trades and 3 trades in a month. Hello, I get that. Thousands of dollars. Don't Just be patient with this thing. All right. One good trade. Everybody type out number one in the chat. One good trade. I know some persons can't be that patient, but guess what? You just need the right move and you'll be good to go. A little tip about the scanner. I know everybody may not have the scanner based on your package, but that's okay. You want to upgrade to get the scanner. All right. But this right here is very important for you to know. And I'll close off with this. On the scanner, all right, you come here, indicators, right? After you get approval, you click on invite only, and then you choose Titan or whatever scanner you want to have access to. When you follow the instructions, they will tell you exactly how to choose the right candlesticks for it. The Titan scanner use Hikanachi candles. All right, you come by the candlesticks right up there, and you change the type of candles that you want. Okay, Hikanachi candles, right? It's highlighted right there below. A major tip to take trades on a smaller time frame with this scanner. You look at the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute. That is my golden rule in taking trades in whatever direction. And then, as it relates to longer time frame or swing trades, you look at the 1 hour, 4 hour day chart. But if it is you find the 1 minute to 15 minute in a different direction, just know the 1 hour and the 4 hour controls more of the movement of the market. All right. With that being said, guys, it has been a pleasure. All right. I'm excited. Your civil leader here, Christopher Walcott. Looking forward to see all of you in Trinidad. Do not miss an event you are qualified to attend. Be in the right space, in the right environment to grow. Just as a plant needs right nutrients and water to grow, you need to be in the right environment. The right environment is personal development in the mind. All right. Your mind is the greatest real estate in the world. Number two, the next thing that is important is being in the physical environment. For those of you in Trinidad or those of you in the Caribbean, don't miss the physical events, right? In the US, don't miss the physical events in China, Dubai, wherever you are. Don't miss the physical events. A physical event is what changed my life forever. And I can tell you, it can't do so for you. And don't think that you're going to events because it's just you're going to events over and over and over, and it's the same thing they're saying. No, my friends, right? That same thing, repetition is the greatest learner. That's how I became a multiple six-figure income earner here. So it works. All right. Stay focused, stay plugged in, stay vigilant, drink your water, and mind your business. Love, vision, victory. God bless you richly. And see you all at your My Life Summit in Trinidad. All right. I am excited about that event, and I'm looking forward to continue growing with each and every one of you. God bless. All of you are multi-millionaires. All right. It's already done. Type done in the chat. Type done in the chat. All of you are multi-millionaires. Type done in chat. You're touching and agreeing. Let's go.